Hi everyone, so I'm here in my office on my off day because I suddenly remembered that I forgot to do something important for tomorrow for a colleague who's arriving. When I arrived in the office, to my delight, I found out that one of my colleagues, Ashraf, had already taken care of all of the requirements for me. He really anticipated a way that he could set me up for success. So that's one of our principles, one of our joy principles. So what can I possibly do to thank him? I could walk past his desk and say, thank you so much. But the moment will come and go. So we're excited today to tell you about our brand new recognition program called OneJoy. You will have seen posters about it and it being mentioned in the daily every single day. And today we're finally going to show you what it's all about. And in the next week, we will be assisting you with sign-ups and making sure that moments like the one I've told you about can be recognized and that you can put into the system and thank Ashraf, and at the same time allow him to build up some points or stars, which we'll tell you all about, so that one day he can spoil himself with an experience or a prize. So follow me whilst I show you how OneJoy works. First, there's a sign-on page and all of you will get your sign-on credentials. And once you log in, you can have a look at the home page, which gives you an outline of the program. But most importantly, we want to share with you ways in which you can gather stars or gain stars. For this information, you click on Program Rules, and here it'll give you an outline of all the things that you can do to gain stars. And these are things like Joy nominations, which is the example I gave you now, and I'll show you how to do a Joy nominations. But there's also many other ways in which you, as a colleague, can gain stars or build up stars in the system. Once you've had all your stars and you have a lot of them accumulated, you can go and spend your stars for various experiences on resort. So these are in recreation, dining, excursions, water sports, spa and wellness, transport, and other experiences. As an example, if we look at dining, as a colleague, you can use your stars to go and have a lunch at the beach club or Rabarbaro, or to go and have a buffet, or even just a Sweet Paradise voucher. The point is, every single time you're nominated by your colleagues or your manager, you can accumulate stars and cash those in for amazing experiences. So how do you nominate someone? If I go over here, remember my example I gave you, I can say I would like to do a colleague nomination. So I click on the colleague nomination and I just simply type in that I would like to do a Joy nomination and my colleague's name. So once I find Ashraf, all of you are loaded in the system. What's the most important thing is I've got to identify what value did Ashraf live. So he lived the example of anticipation. And then probably the most important part is you need to give us a reason for the nomination. So a good story that explains how he lived the value of anticipation. So I want to thank Ashraf for helping me with getting ready for our new colleague arrival. And once you've written a really good story, you simply click submit. And that's how you nominate a colleague, and Ashraf will get a notification that he's been nominated by me and the story of the nomination. Once you've got a whole lot of nominations, you as a colleague can go and check on your dashboard. And although I have not yet got any nominations, but I'm sure I'll get some soon, I can have a look at how many stars I have available, how many I've earned, and how many I've spent. So this dashboard will give you an indication of what you can purchase in terms of experiences and basically how you've been doing. That's the system, really simple, but we encourage you to take moments out to nominate your peers, to tell them when they're really helping you and living the joy values. And you are the one that creates joy for your colleagues. So we welcome you to the OneJoy program.